So locked in right now, what I am looking at, Penn State 1.5 point underdog, over under right around 45.5. I am taking the under, and I'm taking Penn State. And I said this in the show right before, Kelly. I'll tell you why. Then I want to hear what your take is. I think ultimately Drew Aller is the difference maker compared to Riley Leonard at the quarterback position. Riley Leonard can make plays with his legs. I haven't seen him make dynamic downfield passing plays like I have seen Drew Aller. I think both guys have really strong run attacks. Both guys have really strong defenses. If I am projecting what I expect to happen in this game, Notre Dame matches up and says, beat us in the passing game. Penn State matches up and says, beat us in the passing game. And I think what's going to happen is Drew Aller has the best opportunity to do that. Low scoring, but Drew Aller makes one or two plays with his arm, and that is why I'm taking Penn State to win this game. What say you, Kelly?
So I don't know anybody that's taking the over here. Not a single soul on planet Earth, and I don't blame them with these two defenses, right? You have Notre Dame, who arguably is one of the best run defenses in the country. You have Penn State, who is jockeying for 1A or 1B. We saw exactly what happened to Boise State there on New Year's Eve. I want to almost be so contrarian that I want to take the over, but I wouldn't dare. You mentioned both quarterbacks, and you'll give Drew Aller the check mark. Sure, I'll give Drew the check. I don't know if that's really a compliment. Maybe it's more of, hey, Riley Leonard's not that good, right? We saw him open up the college football playoff, interception, Indiana, and he's played pretty good since, because he hasn't had to do much, right? They got up to that quick lead over Indiana, and their defense was able, and special teams, most notably, opening kickoff there in the second half versus Georgia, won them that game. First and foremost, I think you're paying a premium to bet Notre Dame because they beat an SEC team. And arguably, I don't think Georgia was the best SEC team, at least not that performance, right?
Without Carson Beck, they dropped off substantially. I think that's fair to say.
The total just keeps dropping because nobody wants to bet the over. I think if you did not bet the under earlier in the week, you're too late to the party. Look for a better spot in game. There's absolutely going to be some opportunities. Notre Dame, since losing to Northern Illinois, has been one of the best teams in college football. You have to give them that. But I do think this game should have been closer to a pick 'em. Getting a 1.5 with Penn State looks rather intriguing. And I know a lot of people that are saying, hey, not traditional, but because the college football lines are so tight, maybe look at teasing Penn State. Again, I'm not going to recommend that, but some sharper people have said, hey, listen, there's an edge here, particularly with that total.